Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. Actor Terrence Howard is suing Fox and also suing the creators of Empire because he says that they used his face for the logo of the show without his permission. And now he says that that logo has got to be worth about $100 million. According to Terrence, when they were making the show, the creators of the show simply took a picture of him from the movie Hustle and Flow, flipped it backwards and threw it up there for the logo of the show. And now he's saying that they've made mad money off of merchandising and all types of stuff around the world, and he's not getting any money for it. So he wants his money. In response to Terrence's claim, the creators of Empire, along with Fox, say that that logo was created off of a picture of him plus another actor. So it's an original character, and they don't owe him anything because that particular logo is of Lucius Lyons and not Terrence Howard. Now, because Terrence Howard says that they're over there lying because that's his picture, he's taking this whole thing all the way to the Superior Court so that the court can take a look at the logo and decide whether or not that's his picture. Terrence Howard also says that this particular case is of the utmost importance because it's going to set a precedence as to whether or not these studios can keep taking advantage of actors and keep doing what they've been doing, which is not paying these actors what they're supposed to be paying these actors for. Source, can you do me a favor? Can you please put up the logo from the show Empire so we can see whether or not that's Terrence Howard? Yeah, to me, that's Terrence Howard. But let me know what you think. Is that Terrence Howard, or is that a brand new original logo created from the amalgamation of Terrence Howard's image with the image of another actor that was put together to create a whole brand new logo? Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now, peep this. A whole lot of people on the internet are coming for Lotto after she posted a throwback photo of her 15-year-old mother holding her shortly after she gave birth back in the day. After Lotto posted the pic, people on the internet started doing some calculations and deduced that when Lotto's mother gave birth at 15, Lotto's pops was allegedly 23, and they were like, yo, Lotto, your dad's a pedo. For example, one person said her dad was 23 and her mom was 15 at the time of conception. Wouldn't that make her father a pedophile? Thanks. Well, after mad people started discussing the Lotto situation online, and a whole bunch of people were like, yo, her dad shouldn't be within like 50 to 100 feet of a playground, Lotto jumped online and hit back by saying, my parents are 3 years apart, laughing out loud. I mean, really? Is that like a laugh out loud moment? Yo, people gotta understand, LOL should be used under certain circumstances and not for like other things. When somebody's calling your dad a pedo, there might not be a LOL moment. I think that particular moment actually calls for a WTF. Now, this wasn't the first time that Lotto's parents' age gap was brought into question because back in the day, well, not back in the day, but back in 2022, when Nicki Minaj and Lotto were beefing, Nicki Minaj brought it up because Nicki jumped on Twitter, posted a picture of Lotto's parents, and wrote, scratch off, get your dumb aid to the mic right now. Explain this ish. Since you just became an R activist in the last 5 minutes, ho, you better have a good explanation for this ish. Write the F now. This better be a typo. Yo, what in the world is going on? Have we entered the Twilight Zone? I mean, can somebody please call Nicki Minaj to the office? How they used to do it in high school. Can Nicki Minaj please come down to the office? And when she gets down to the office, I think we all need to collectively tell her that Nicki, you're the last person that should be talking about anybody being related to a sex offender. I mean, what was she thinking? Nicki, you're eligible for a lot of things, but you're no longer eligible to be part of that conversation. You can no longer call out other people for having people in their family who may have had to sign up for that particular registry. Now, as far as Lotto is concerned, I don't know how old her father was when he got with her mother. And guess what? I'm not getting ready to call the Department of Vital Statistics to find out. So if she says that they were 3 years apart, then I'm going to just take her word for it and believe that they were 3 years apart. Now, check this out. Ray J was online the other day, and Ray J is trying to get in touch with Bluefaces Mom's Carissa because Ray J says that he has a business opportunity for her. Check this out.
Hey, baby.
Ray,
huh?
Blueface Mom said call her.
Blueface Mama?
Ow!
Okay, oh yeah, yo. You know, I got something for you. She on live right now? Rod, she on live right now? I can't see. Can you patch her in? I'm sorry. My voice ain't deep, and I look kind of young. Melly, don't do that. Yes, please, Blueface Mama, please, because I want to do this thing with them right away. I ain't gonna say the picture on here, y'all. I gotta talk on the phone for a minute.
Girl, they gonna be mad no matter what happens, how it happens. I already know Ray J was talking about me on his live, and y'all was on there trying to be haters, but you can't stop it. It's on the way. The bag is non-stop.
I gotta talk to the subscribers. I gotta talk to the people who's been in there really trying to get to like the meat or the grit of the app. They want content. I can give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them right now.
Well, the word is that Ray J wants to talk to Carissa to pitch her a new show on his network. And after people found out that Ray J was trying to give Carissa a show, people were not too happy because one person said, please, Ray J, no. And then somebody else was like, bottom of the barrel mother. And then after that, somebody else came through and was like, Ray J, how can you deal with someone that talks bad about kids? Shaking my head. Listen, I don't know what they're getting ready to do over there, but whatever they do, I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it because I don't think that I can take a whole show of Carissa. Oh my goodness. I mean, the last time we saw Carissa, she was getting ready to go under in a hot tub because she was twerking too hard. Check this out.
Lord, I'm sorry for twerking. I ain't gonna do that no more.
Get over here.
You put your feet over there. You did it on purpose. You tried to drown me.
Hey, but it looks natural.
She's trying to drown me. She's trying to drown me.
She done got
Drowned.
That's right.
Okay. Oh my goodness, she done damn near drowned. Don't y'all put that on record either. Don't y'all share that with nobody. That's between us.
If y'all recorded it, send it to me.
You did it on purpose.
Hold on. No,
What's going on in the
we don't know what.
We're the ones that should be like on alert.
She got her.
She tried to drown me. This bitch out of here. Man, she tried to drown me on camera. Woo. They said my swimsuit wasn't cute, y'all. Hey, I made all the water go out that shit. Y'all, did y'all see all that water go out? I fucking love this swimming suit, guys. Woo! Oh, grandma! Oh, grandma! Oh, grandma! This girl gonna kill me, y'all. Sorry. Y'all didn't get no hemorrhoids, did y'all?
Oh my goodness, can somebody please tell Carissa that when you're in the midst of drowning, you might want to drop the glass of wine. You might just want to let it go. You need both hands. Yeah, I don't think that I can take 30 minutes to an hour of that. Oh my goodness. Listen, let me know. Do you think that Ray J should leave Carissa right where she's at on the internet? Or do you think that Ray J's doing the right thing by trying to give Carissa her own show? Oh, but while we're talking about shows, have you guys had the opportunity to watch the new Good Times cartoon on Netflix? Oh my goodness. What in the world is that? I watched the first episode and I was like, what the heck is this? Listen, even though the original Good Times sitcom was about people who were struggling to survive in the projects, the show uplifted the black community by showing that even though the Evans family weren't rich economically, they were rich in other areas that really mattered, including family, culture, loving community. And the show went out of its way to depict each one of its characters in a positive light, devoid of extreme racist stereotypes. And even though characters like JJ were very humorous, they were not using negative racial stereotypes, which is one of the things that Esther Roll and many of the cast members fought for before the first episode ever aired. And then I turn on this version of Good Times, and the first thing that I see is a man in the shower with a roach in the windowsill, and then I see their youngest son is a baby who's in a stroller selling baby powder, aka crack rock, on a block. Are you kidding me? That totally goes against what the original Good Times was about. And shame on Seth MacFarlane and everybody else who contributed to making this show for totally ignoring the core values and principles of the original Good Times. And to tell you the truth, even though whoever made this show went out of their way to plaster Norman Lear's name all over the credits as the executive producer, I do not believe that if Norman Lear was still alive, he would have anything to do with this show. Because them remaking Good Times into a cartoon and then turning the youngest son into a drug dealer is equivalent to them remaking a Cosby Show into a cartoon and turning Cliff Huxtable into the neighborhood drug dealer and Claire into the neighborhood 304. I mean, totally unacceptable. Look, imagery is important, and there have been very few shows that depict the black family as a unit in a positive light. Good Times was one of those shows, and I just hate to see that they took something so powerful and positive and turned it into one 30-minute show full of negative black stereotypes. Listen, let me know what you think about them making Good Times into a cartoon on Netflix. I guarantee you, they would never try that ish with the facts of life. They would never ever create a cartoon with Miss Garrett selling crack cookies to all the girls at the school out of the kitchen. Now, check this out. As you know, P. Diddy doesn't have a lot of friends right now. But don't take it from me. Take it from P. Diddy.
I woke up this morning and God was having a conversation with me. Mid-conversation. And he was telling me how good of a friend that I was, that I always check in on him. You know, I always say great things. Even when people may not know that he can hear or he's around. I mean, people know that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just a great, I mean, not a great friend, a good friend. I'm a good friend. I check all the boxes of a good friend. And so, I said, I don't need no good friend. I need a real friend. I need a friend that's going to be there for me and really be a real friend. So.
Well, it appears that G. Depp heard P. Diddy's prayers, because in a recent interview, G. Depp said that he's still down to work with Diddy despite all of the recent allegations. When discussing Diddy and all of the things that he's recently been accused of, G. Depp, who just got released from prison after spending 13 years behind bars for a 1993 moiter that he confessed to, said, I'm like, when did that happen? We were in the studio for months on end with each other, so I don't know where this is coming from. People should give people a benefit of the doubt. If somebody's just saying that you did something, you know people can say anything. And then G. Depp turned to the camera to address P. Diddy directly and said, I got a lot of songs, bro. I'm looking for you so we can get some type of musical situation going. Okay, G. Depp, I don't think that P. Diddy's first priority right now is making beats and making another Bad Boy production. And even if he did, I don't know how well that would sell. So you might want to think about that. Anyhow, let me know in the comments. What do you think about G. Depp saying that we need to give P. Diddy the benefit of the doubt because he used to be around Diddy all of the time? Well, before he went to prison for 13 years. But you know what he's saying. He used to be around Diddy all the time, and he doesn't understand where all of these allegations came from. Listen, I don't know G. Depp personally, and I'm sure that G. Depp doesn't listen to The Source. But if he did, I would give him a piece of advice, and I would say, G. Depp, it might not be a good move to try to link up with the dude who the feds just raided because they suspect him of sex trafficking. That might not be like one of the first moves that you make when you get out of prison. Now, Diddy might appreciate your loyalty, and he might actually go into the studio with you, But I'm trying to tell you, that's not a very good I just got out of prison move. Yo, let me know in the comments, do you think that G-Dep trying to link up with Diddy is a very smart I just got out of prison move? Now, peep this. I don't know who these two young guys are, but I saw this video and I wanted to share it with you because I want to send positive vibes and blessings their way because these two young men are good Samaritans. Watch how they see this woman struggling across the street and without hesitation, they immediately jump into action. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love to see. A world where people are helping each other. And I love the fact that these dudes did it without any asking and they didn't want anything in return. I mean, that's just beautiful and I hope that God blesses them. I'm telling you, I really do think that the world can change for the better if we all start being a little less selfish and a little bit more selfless. But while we're speaking about somebody being selfish, the other day Ed Lover did an interview and he was talking about how Steve Harvey used to try to block Bernie Mac when it came to getting opportunities in Hollywood. Check this out.
I know you and Bernie Mac were close, man.
My guy.
Yeah. That's
he was
deep.
he was in Who's the Man with us.
Yeah, Who's the Man. And this is before he became who he ultimately.
But he never changed. After the Kings of Comedy, Bernie never changed, bro.
Wow.
Bernie didn't let Hollywood or success or anything go to his head. He was always the Mac man.
I heard he still lived in Chicago.
Yeah, bro. Bernie he's an original, man.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of cats scared to go after him on the stage.
Yeah, massive. I mean, I know he kind of alluded, or I've heard you kind of allude to what happened between him and Steve.
Well, that's what all I can say is what Bernie told me. And he was upset with Steve because he said Steve tried to get him taken off for the Oceans movie he
Oceans
did.
11?
Yeah, and tried to vie for his part after he already got hired.
Wow.
And Bernie never lied to me. That's all I'm going to say. Wow. He was my friend. I love the man. I love B-Mac, bro.
I gotta tell you, I'm really torn when it comes to Steve Harvey, because Steve Harvey likes to present himself as Mr. Nice Guy, the stand-up who's really stand-up. But then, after hearing like Cat Williams talk about him, and now hearing Ed Lover saying that he was trying to cock block Bernie Mac, I don't know what to think. Listen, let me know in the comments. Do you think that Steve Harvey is a really cool, keep it real dude? Or do you think Steve Harvey is mad shady? Listen, let me know what you think about Terrence Howard suing Fox and the creators of Empire over his image. Lotto defending herself after people on social media said her dad was way too old to be making babies with her mama. Ray J looking for Carissa so they can link up and potentially do a Carissa show. Carissa twerking in a bathtub before almost drowning but still not dropping that cup. Diddy praying to God for some real friends and G-Dep answering that call by saying, Diddy, I'll be your friend. Netflix creating a stereotypically ghetto-fied cartoon version of Good Times, the Good Samaritans helping the elderly woman across the street, and Ed Lover saying that Steve Harvey used to always try to steal opportunities from Bernie Mac in Hollywood. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, and while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.